Amiibos are terrible. I don't even own one. I mean, I did buy one for the purpose of this video, but I hate them. I mean, they're so dumb. This stupid toy game movement thing has just gone too far now with Nintendo characters. Like, who would even want this? It's so dumb, it's not posable, it's locked DLC, it's absolute nonsense. Okay, to be fair, when Smash Bros. Came out, I did buy a Fox because I didn't know what they were. I was like, oh, this might be, different than Skylanders or Disney Infinity or something like that. And, I'll buy one when I get the game. But, it doesn't even do anything in the game. And it sucks. I've heard horror stories of people going in the stores and having to go in y'all got any of them Amiibo? And then they don't. And then you go there and they have 3 Dr. Marios and a Mario Party Peach. It's that's not what you want, right? You wanted all the other ones that are available, I would assume. And then you try to get them on pre-order, and then they cancel them, and it's just absolute nonsense. And then when you can't get them in a legitimate way, you probably go onto eBay or something, and there's some asshole bought 90 Rosalinas, and he has them all, and he's selling them at a premium, and you're like, fuck, this is so dumb. Freaking Disney Infinity and Skylanders don't have this kind of problem. And then they come out with these stupid rare editions oh, here's Silver Mario, here's Golden Mario, here's 8-bit Mario, here's classic 8-bit Mario. Who cares? Who cares? Why would you want more than one even if you have it? It's so stupid. I mean, you go to GameStop and they even have them in the used section. It's oh, look, I bought a used Yoshi. It's so dumb. And then a new Yoshi comes out and they're these stupid yarn things. It's why would I ever buy that? Okay, so I bought those 3, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, they do the same thing. That you don't need more than one. I don't know why I got all 3 of them, but they also have this really big one, and it doesn't do anything different, and it's super expensive and hard to get. Who the hell would buy that? Okay, so I also bought that one, but it's dumb. What are you gonna do? It's oh, look at me, oh, I'm giant Yoshi. I mean, he is soft and really well made, actually. I mean, it's cool. They got the stamp and but it's who I don't need the Mario Party Yoshi one. I don't have that one. Also, they're just poorly designed. He's it's oh, this Samus has 2 gun arms. This Peach has no legs. It's hello, can we get some quality control on these stupid things? I mean, sure, you could say, well, they only cost $12, and it's really cool to have these really small figurines of these characters that we love so much that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And I guess that kind of is a good point. And sure, yeah, the quality went from this to this. I mean, but is there really a difference? I can't even tell. I can't even tell at this point. Which one's the Amiibo? And sure, they look highly collectible, professional. I mean, we used to have this, and now we have this. It's I mean, sure, maybe it's a step up. But, then there's all these, rare ones that are hard to find, and, the Fire Emblem ones, they don't print as many because they're not supposed to be as popular, and then you have, store-only exclusive ones that you probably can't get. I mean, who the hell owns one of these? And sure, maybe not only do the figures look great, but so do, the boxes. Maybe some people have, one of each so they can display and play with one. It's sure, I guess you could do that. Sure, this is really professional. It's cool art style and stuff. And they have all these specialized stands and everything. But it's do people really want that? And then they have different versions. Japan has the Super Famicom Rob, and we have the Super Nintendo Rob. It's why would you, they're just their arms are different. Oh, big deal. And sure, there's basically no other way you could get a $13 Meta Knight figurine that looks really cool and you can put on a display stand or a shelf or something like that. But that's gotta be the smallest, percentage of fans that actually would have this fulfill their lifelong dreams, right? I mean, sure, they look cool and they unlock, neat little ancillary stuff in their games, but, sometimes you gotta get them from, Japan, and sometimes they don't even look right. It's is that a scuff? I can't even... Is that a scuff? No. That was a smudge in the plastic. But, it could have been a scuff. Anyway, the point is, these things are dumb, they're dangerous, they don't do anything for you. I mean, sure, they look cool, and they're relatively cheap, but sometimes they're hard to come by, and they're great for collecting, but maybe I should get the Mario Party one.